Hey, we got dumped more than a foot of snow now. It's right around 14 inches by measure of our ruler. I've got to mitigate some possible damage. If I don't do something, I'm going to have a collapse. Stay tuned. Hello folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host Jerry Hansen. We're up in the Cascade Ranges of southwestern Oregon, and yeah, we've had 3 days of snow already. We've got another 7 to go. They said we have 10 days of storms coming through. We got clouds moving in again. We had a little bit of clear skies that we enjoyed for a while. So while it was clear and warmed up to a balmy 30 degrees, I went ahead and cleared off the sidewalk because, as you can see, all of the stuff from the roof slides down because the house heats up, reflects off that nice, beautiful metal roof that Marty Rainey put on my house for us when they were here filming our episode for Homestead Rescue. And now with the heat coming from below, it warms the metal surface and the snow is just sliding off the roof. And then it piles right in front of my doorway, my walkway. So I just got the shovel, scraped off the bulk of it, and then took the garden hose, and since water is warmer than snow, it melted away and gave a nice clear path. I also have some problems with my carport when the Rainies I mentioned earlier, when they showed up to begin filming the Homestead Rescue episode. Just right after we met them, within, 10 minutes, we all jumped in and tried to get snow off of the carport because we had an epic snowfall that night before they showed up. And that was 4 years ago. So here we go, another epic snowfall. And this is supposed to be worse than that one 4 years ago. We'll see. If we're going to have snow for 10 days, I think maybe close to 4 feet. Took us 3 days to get over a foot. We're about 1.25 feet right now, so do the math and look at the storms. Yeah, I keep my eye on the weather satellite view. Man, yeah, there's a whole bunch of storms lined up to come right over our region. So I was afraid that the roof was going to collapse, so I shorted up with these posts, because I wasn't going to have the help this year that I had that year to keep the thing from collapsing. And with observation and experience, I decided to put some measures in place before the snow came, and that's why I went and gathered these support beams. And now we got more snow coming, and I need to get the snow off the roof that's there because I definitely don't have enough supports to support it. So taking a hint from the metal roof on the house and the heat rising up and heating that metal, and the snow's just sliding right off. So I took my blowtorch with a propane bottle and I just set it under the metal carport roof, and as the heat rises, it's going to go up the roof and heat a large surface area of that roof. And as you can see from the water just pouring down here, it's becoming very effective in that area. Also, on this side of the carport roof, I have the sprinkler going, and the water is doing a sufficient job at melting the bulk of that snow that's on there. And once I'm satisfied that the bulk of the snow is gone and I can take the supports out, I'm going to go ahead and take the tractor out, and we're going to start plowing like crazy. I haven't plowed yet. I've just been using my truck over here to drive back and forth on the driveway. But now the snow's getting deeper. I've got to get something and get the tractor out and get it back down to grade. This morning, my son doesn't work today, so I gifted him my Subaru Outback, so it's an all-wheel drive. Yeah, it's the same car that's featured in our reality show. Anyway, he took his sister to work, but she's not able to get up this hill because it's so iced in, and she only has this front-wheel drive car. So I'm going to go ahead and plow all this and maybe put the sprinkler out here, try to get right down to the gravel, and so everybody can have some traction to get up the hill in and out of the driveway, because we got getting ready for the next round of storms. I spent several hours on the tractor getting the driveway plowed out, and got the parking area plowed out. And got most of the snow, the bulk of the snow, off of the carport by just leaving the blower, the heat torch onto there, just to heat the underneath of it, and it's just melting the snow as it does, dripping off. And then the sprinklers melting the snow also. So I'm done playing in the snow. I really am. Apparently that other storm has come over the top of us, and it's going to drop, I don't know how many inches, but we're in for the thing. And oh man, the tractor, the gift of a tractor is a lifesaver. Yeah, check out my treasure hunting series on how I end up getting all this stuff for free. It's just a matter of being kind. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, a very snowy homestead tucked high in the Cascade Mountains of the Pacific Northwest. Please subscribe and click that bell icon. That alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Hey, give us a thumbs up. Right now my hands are in my pocket. They're freezing, so I can't give you a thumbs up. And then, oh heck, what the heck? There's a thumbs up. And click that share button, sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps the channel. My lips are starting to freeze. Oh my goodness. Wow. Be safe, be kind. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Nebby, do you want in? Okay, I'll let you in.